Hello, Coral Ridge family. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Today is supposed to be a day of comfort and joy, but in the midst of an incredibly difficult year, it's understandable why many of us find it hard to be celebratory. Our society is filled with fear and anxiety. Uncertainty is rampant, and everyone has experienced loss at some level. It is unprecedented in so many ways. I've actually heard some say, this just doesn't feel like a normal Christmas. Why that statement might resonate with you, I want to challenge that sentiment. You see, when we look at the first Christmas 2,000 years ago, it's not the greatest of times. Jesus was born into a world full of deep political, cultural, and religious division and animosity. The Roman Empire was ruled by ruthless tyrants and violence was widespread. More specifically, Jesus' earthly parents were dealing with a potential scandal. They had to travel from Galilee to Bethlehem to give birth and could find nothing but a lowly manger. And eventually, they had to escape to Egypt as refugees in order to protect their child from being killed. This is the real story of the first Christmas. Not snow-covered houses with families gathered by the fireplaces, but a world full of chaos and darkness. You see, when you understand Christmas from that perspective, this year might actually be the closest thing many of us will ever have to that first Christmas. But this is why the birth of Jesus is such good news. He came into the world that was full of brokenness and people that were hopelessly lost. This Christmas, we need to be reminded again and again of who this Christ child is and what he came to do. He is the light that entered the darkness 2,000 years ago and continues to shine regardless of how bleak it may seem. Jesus came to save people who could never save themselves, and he came to redeem and restore this fallen world, to make everything sad come untrue. God coming in the flesh is the declaration that he has come to make his blessings flow, far as the curse is found. So this Christmas, would you take time and pause and thank God today for the greatest gift imaginable, the gift of his Son, for you. His life started in a manger and ends on a cross. He is the King of heaven who set aside his glory, who enters into our mess and lays down his life so that we can live forever. No, this Christmas might not feel normal, but it's times like these that we're reminded exactly why Jesus came in the first place. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Is there any greater comfort? May this good news make your soul rejoice today. Please know that I continue to pray for you and our incredible church. On behalf of my family, Jen, Preston, and Lydia, and the entire ministry team here at Coral Ridge, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.